and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend set. It's the Boston Red Sox taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. John Shambi with you alongside Chris Singleton. And we got a rubber match on our hands today, partner.
Yeah, the final game of a three-game set. They've split the first two, and regardless of how important a series is within the larger picture of the season, it's a game you want to get up for. Every series win feels good, so we should see a fun matchup in this one.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So just about set now, and on the hill in this one, Bailey Falter. But Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
Now the left fielder, Alex Verdugo. That misses the zone, and away we go this afternoon. Foul ball there. The wind of the pitch. Into center. Jordan on his way in. He's got it, and there's one down. As we check out the lineup for the Boston Red Sox. One guy leading the way offensively for this club right now, Adam Duvall.
Well, he's in pretty good company right now on that AL leaderboard for home runs. Top 5 for the guy, and he's one of the better home run hitters in the league this year. You don't see him missing too many pitches, and when he gets the one that he wants, he doesn't miss it. It goes a long way.
Christian Arroyo, batting with one down, takes a strike. And he hits a ground ball right side. And a couple of quick outs.
Batting third, the third baseman.
Now it's Devers at the plate. 2 for 7 in the series so far. And first offering is fouled off. Rafael Devers, part of that 2018 team that won it all. But over the past couple of years, he has really turned into one of the top hitters, certainly one of the top left-handed hitters in the American League. Comes up empty on the swing, 0-2 now.
Yeah, and his ability to handle pitches as well outside the zone on the fringes, just impressive. I know we'll never forget the night that he hit a home run off of Aroldis Chapman slightly above the top of the strike zone and just clobbered it to left center field.
Yeah, that pitch was over 100 miles an hour from Chapman, and he raked it out of the ballpark.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Man at first, Adam Duvall at the plate. 2 for 8 in the series so far. And fouled off. That's in there. And that is strike 2. And a curve misses outside. And a pitch. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. One left for the Red Sox. So now the Phillies offense will see what they can do. No score. Major League Baseball is on the show. Welcome back. And towing the slab in this one, Chris Sale. And this will be a tough test for him. Pitching on the road has not been that kind to his numbers.
Well, I think he's just got to trick himself mentally and put himself in a comfort level like he does at home. I know it's not the same being on the road as away from home in terms of being able to have a routine and be consistent with it. But this game is so much mental, and he's going to have to find a way to play a mind game with himself to move through this ball game and get a W.
The wind of the pitch. Trey Turner, the next to hit, takes outside. And that is in for a strike. And the count 1-1. And that's outside. Singy, the Red Sox won the World Series in 2018 in 5 games. And Chris Sale, normally a starter, ended up coming out of the bullpen. He recorded the final 3 outs. He struck out the side to finish things off. You and I called that game together.
Yes, we did. It was a whole lot of fun.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Sale ready. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And now the count filled up 3-2. Popped in the air, left field. Verdugo hauls it in, and there's one away. And time now for the Phillies lineup. Of course, one of the best players in the game today, Brandon Jordan.
Well, he's one of the best on-base guys in the league right now. He just has that knack for working a lot of deep counts, and pitchers don't seem to want to challenge him too often either. Top 5 in on-base percentage in the National League.
And now it's Alec Bohm. 2 for 9 so far in the series. Sale, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and he works in a sinker. And Sale deals. And there's the strike.
Throughout history, the fastball down has been the most successful pitch. Guys can handle a little bit better these days, but they, of course, still prefer something belt high.
Softly hit to third, and foul ball. Sale delivers. And now it's 3-2.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They've got him working hard out there.
One down, base is empty. Lined, and that's a base hit.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
And now for the Phillies, Brandon Jordan. And that's in there for strike 1. And now the lefty. And that's a little bit high. Bohm leads off first with 1 away. Swing and a line drive curling foul down the right side. That's down and in.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Got him. And how about Chris Sale locked in now?
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Here's Harper now, batting 4 for 6 in the series. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Certainly you'd say Bryce Harper's signature moment, Game 5 of the National League Championship Series in 2022. That opposite field home run that put the Phillies ahead and would send them to the World Series off the Padres' Robert Suarez. 0-1 down. Ball one there.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
Way high with that one. And it's 2-1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Left-hand batter waits. Yeah, that's downstairs and outside.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out. Phillies strand one, scoreless after one. Second inning set to go. And the batter now, Rob Refsnyder.
Rob Refsnyder.
The wide to kick the pitch. Good eye right there.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
Off the mark there. Ball two. Carl Dixon working the plate in this one.
You know, we often hear and talk about umpires being a pitcher's umpire, but Boog Dixon maybe a little bit more hitter friendly than most. He's kind of tight on the corners, so we'll see if that comes into play at all in this one.
This to third. Fires over to Hoskins. Leadoff man retired here in the second. Chris, do players ever change their approach in meaningful ways based on who's umpiring, or is it good to just be aware of tendencies so you're not that surprised?
I'd say the latter, because the pitcher's got to pitch to his strengths regardless. The hitter's got to hit to his strength. So you're aware of it, but you have to just hunt for what you can handle.
Bobby Dahlbeck stands in now and watches strike one. That's a strike, and it's 0-2.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
And down on strikes. 2 up, 2 down.
Man, how many times do you see 3 fastballs in an at-bat like that? I'm sure once he got to 2 strikes, he was trying to stay back for something off speed and just not ready for that third fastball.
Here's Kike Hernandez. First offering misses the mark.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing him down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
Next pitch downstairs, and the count is 2-0. Good eye right there.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
That just missed. He walked him on 4 pitches.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Jorge Alfaro, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Didn't play in last night's game. A little breather for him. And now it's even up.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Just missed. Hernandez off of first with 2 away. Swing and a miss. It's 2-2. And misses inside. Adalberto Mondesi on deck for Boston. Payoff pitch. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. No score here in the second. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. He goes down looking. And the Red Sox lead 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. Here's the veteran first baseman, Rhys Hoskins. Singy strikeouts are king these days, and entering the 2023 season, Chris Sale holds the big league record. He is the leader, most strikeouts per 9 innings. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Well, the one thing about Chris Sale is he's got such a devastating slider, and it doesn't matter if you're a left-hander or a right-hander. If you're a lefty, it's going away from you. If you're a righty, it's coming at that back right foot.
2-0.
The pitch.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
The wind of the pitch.
Ball 3.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So it's a good take by him.
Hammered. Base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. Hitless in the series so far. He's 0 for 7. In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
The pitch. Runner on the go. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And no thought of testing that arm in right. Despite the runner moving on the pitch, it's now first and second.
He needed out one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Fastball down and in. Good spot to get a ground ball, but that one had eyes. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. In there for strike 1.
0-1.
And he deals. Swing and a miss. Slider right there.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it. Still try to get that ground ball double play.
At the belt and fires. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. No, he held up. Sale in a 1-2.
2-2 count.
That's inside. Kyle Schwarber up next. Next pitch is popped up.
Batting it, the left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here.
And Boog, I'd say he's due. Well, there's a reason why he's at the bottom of the order, struggling as of late, but a knock here would be a huge lift for him and for his team. At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
And that's outside. One out. Runners at first and second. That one misses. That's ball 2.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Next one is off the plate. And that's ball 3. Josh Harrison in the on-deck circle. And here it comes. And he walked him.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's going to have to buckle down right here.
Now here is Josh Harrison. And first offering is fouled off. One out, base is full. Turned on, but foul wide of third.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Here's the 0-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. And the 0-2. High fly ball out into left center field. Verdugo gets under it. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but a competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at bat.
So the batting order turns over. Trey Turner now. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
To third. They take the force out to escape a bases loaded jam unscathed. Huge opportunity missed there. We played 2 full. We're tied 0-0. Back here in Philadelphia, Adalberto Mondesi up to the plate.
Adalberto Mondesi.
Falter back to work. And that one is inside ball 1. Mondesi goes 6'1", 200 pounds, and they traded for him earlier this year. That's in there, and it's 1-1. That clips the corner.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that's the strikeout looking. He's got to be frustrated with that call.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
Here's Alex Verdugo. Strike 1. Verdugo getting to start in left, 26 years old, And he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 300 in his last 10 games. Top of the third, no score. Next offering is in for a strike. That one drifts inside. And a pitch.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And that misses off the outside edge. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2.
He was a little out front, but did a good job keeping the hands back long enough to foul that pitch off.
The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. And there's ball 4.
Ball 4.
Here's Christian Arroyo. He's 0 for 1. Arroyo, in his 5th season, batting second in today's lineup, a former first-round pick back in 2013. Runner on the move. And first offering is fouled off. And a pitch. Into center and a base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away.
Everything came together for him. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Rafael Devers up to hit. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That one's in there, 0-1.
0-1.
Up the middle. Feeds to second. Out there. Throw to first, but he beat it. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. Now here is Adam Duvall. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Base hit into the outfield. In comes the first run of the game as the Red Sox take the lead.
Picks himself up at RBI. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
And the batter now, Rob Refsnyder. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. That one missed. Devers over at second. Duvall at first. 2 out of the inning. And a foul ball. Next offering is in for a strike.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
The next pitch misses, and it's 2-2. And there's a ball. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. First and second, 2 down. Line drive, that's a base hit. Devers headed home. He will score. It's 2-zip.
Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Here's Bobby Dahlbeck. That pitch in for a strike. 0-1. Now 1-1. And that one wrapped foul.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
2 outs. A couple of base runners at first and second. The next offering misses. It's 2-2. Squirts away a little bit to first, and that will end the inning. But 2 runs for them, and they jump ahead. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Red Sox 2 and the Phillies nothing. As we go to the last of the third, now the number 2 hitter, Alec Bohm. The pitch. Just missed.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Kicks and fires. Got him. And there's 1 down. Brandon Jordan will hit next. Struck out swinging his first time. Ball 1 low. Ripped to right, base hit.
Now batting, the right fielder.
Bryce Harper to the plate. He's 0 for 1. Well, Chris, what a career Bryce Harper has put together. On the cover of Sports Illustrated at the age of 16, first overall pick by the Nationals in 2010. He's won multiple MVPs, multiple All-Star appearances, and a Rookie of the Year to boot. Bryce Harper has turned out to be just as good as advertised. The 0-1. He swings and fouls one off.
Yeah, and has largely lived up to the hype. There hasn't been a more scrutinized ball player than Bryce Harper over the last 10 years. I mean, he's had a target on his back because of how well he did at a young age, but he's backed it up with a couple of MVPs and got his team to the World Series in 2022.
Snap throw to first. Jordan back in standing. Pitch misses, and the count's even at 2.
He wanted that fastball high and tight, looking for a strikeout, just didn't locate it very well.
Now snap throw to first. Jordan dives back in safely. Two down. Runner takes off. Fouls that off to the left and will do it again. Got him swinging.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
And it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish.
Showed a really nice opposite field approach in his last at bat.
There's the strike. Jordan leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And a pitch out, but nothing going on. Kicks and deals. And there's a fly ball deep right field. That one back there. And it is gone. He'll touch them all. It's his 6th home run of the season. It's 2-2.
Gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Here's Nicholas Castellanos. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And it's gone. Nick Castellanos goes deep. And they jump out front. It's 3-2.
And this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
And now it is JT Realmuto. And it's 1-1. Realmuto was an outstanding high school quarterback. Was signed to go play quarterback at Oklahoma State, but when he was scouted in high school, he was mainly a shortstop. Marlin scouts decided after seeing him catch one time that if they drafted him, they would convert him to catcher. Edge of the zone for a strike. 2-2 now. And now it's filled up. The pitch. Swing and a pop-off in foul ground. Verdugo makes the catch, and that'll do it. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. It's now a 3-2 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. New inning getting started, and now the center fielder, Enrique Hernandez.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
The wind of the pitch. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
And now the lefty. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Jorge Alfaro at the plate. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. Nobody out. Runner at first. Pitch misses inside. And 1-1. And that's in the dirt.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Swing and a miss. That's strike 2.
With 2 strikes. May see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of a double play here.
The 2-2. And a pop-up. Right side. Foul territory. Brings it in. And there's one down.
Now batting, the shortstop, Adalberto.
So digging in, Adalberto Mondesi went down on strikes his first time through. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. Check swing. He went, and it's 0-1. Hernandez over at first with 1 away. And that one fouled off. Here comes a pitch. And that one just missed off the outside edge. Movement in the bullpen. Nick Nelson preparing to come on if needed. And the pitch. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Back to the top of the lineup, Alex Verdugo now at the plate.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
There's a strike.
Well, in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
The 0-1. Fouled off. He was late. The 0-2. That one missing inside.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
2 outs. And a ball evens the count. Lined, and that's a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Now batting, second base.
Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
First and second, 2 down. Christian Arroyo up next for the Red Sox. Foul ball. The pitch. And ball 1. Here's a 1-2. Swing and a miss, and that is that.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Back here at the ballpark, bottom 4th, so digging in now for Philadelphia, Kyle Schwarber. The wind and the pitch. And that's a strike. What a year 2022 was for Kyle Schwarber. He won the Silver Slugger, led the National League with 46 home runs. The only guy in the majors that hit more home runs than him, Singy, was Aaron Judge.
Ball.
Next offering misses. Ball one.
Yeah, and that mechanics adjustment that he made in 2021 with the Nationals, as we saw it start to pay off then, really took flight in 2022 with the Phillies. And every time he swung the bat, it seemed like there was going to be good contact in the strike zone. One of those bats that just seems like it's in the zone for a long time.
Nope.
Next one misses. 2-2. Chris, one of the other things to consider in terms of his adjustments with the Nationals, his hitting coach in Washington was Kevin Long. Well, Kevin Long ended up being the Phillies hitting coach in 2022. Left-hand hitter waits. The punch out there, and that's the first out. Now it's the second baseman, Josh Harrison. And first offering is fouled off. The wide to kick the pitch. And a good eye there. And a count 1-2. Right through there, got him. And there's two away.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Here's Turner now. First offering, and it just misses.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They've had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And here is Alec Bohm. There's a strike. Step off throw to first, and Turner's back in. The pitch.
1-1.
Pitch out, but no action. Late with the swing there.
2 strikes.
That just misses. Now 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Next pitch misses, and it's a full count.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Turner, the runner at first with 2 gone. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Boog, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at bats?
Oh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a false scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. And a foul ball. Misses outside. 1 ball, 1 strike.
He's been trying to tease the zone with that slider, but these hitters have showed patience, not going outside the strike zone.
On the ground to Devers. They get the force, and the inning is over. Phillies leave a couple, and it remains a 3-2 ball game.
Yeah, I do it all. We ain't talking money.
We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Nick Nelson. He last pitched 2 days ago.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Phillies, number 57, Nick Nelson.
Here's Rafael Devers. Singled and scored back in the 1st. He's 1 for 2. And a pitch. Ball 1 there. Makes the catch, 1 down.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
And now the right fielder, Adam Duvall. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some guys.
The wind of the pitch. Swings and misses. That is strike 2.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
0-2 now. And now 1-2.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
And now the count is even. Duvall, a swing and a deep drive. Left field. Schwarber going back some more, and out of here. Adam Duvall blasts one out. Home run number 10 on the year, and we're level. It's 3-3.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Next is the designated hitter, Rob Refsnyder. And that's in there for strike 1. And the righty deals. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. And it stays fair. Around first, heading for 2. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. A chance now to take the lead. And at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Next is the speedy first baseman, Bobby Dahlbeck. In there, and it's 0-1. Right-handed reliever. That misses, and that's ball 1. Refsnyder leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Inside, just missed.
When the skipper calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So far, not getting what he was hoping for.
And the right-hander deals. In the air out to center. Jordan drifts towards it. And there's 2 down.
The center fielder, number 5, TK Hernandez.
Enrique Hernandez up next for the Red Sox. Out to center. Jordan in position. And that is that. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. We're tied now at 3 apiece. You're dialed into the show. Bottom of the inning, and now here is Harper.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. And it's fouled away. Bryce Harper would be one of the guys considered a face of baseball. He was also a face on the cover of MLB The Show back in 2019. Check swing, no appeal. 1-1.
Not a bigger or better game than that, and kids love playing it. I like playing it after we finish here.
Yeah, I like the announcers. That one ripped right center field. It one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Harper into second, and he's got a double.
He was all over that one. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you can tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
And the batter now is Rhys Hoskins. He's already homered here in this one. First offering misses the mark.
Count 1-0.
Runner leads away at second. That one not close. 2 balls, no strikes to count. Appears they're working around him with the base open, Singy.
Well, you know, these 2-0 counts, Boo, they're just not what they used to be, and we sound like old guys when I say that. But ultimately, this is a strategic game, and you expect to see this type of approach by the pitcher in this situation.
No outs. Runner on second. And the 2-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Just off the inside edge. Nick Castellanos on deck for the Phillies. Runner at second, nobody out. Base hit. That was smoke through the infield. And they get it in quickly. First and third now with nobody out.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. Nick Castellanos stands in for the Phillies. There's a strike. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. And that's a little bit high. And it's a ball and a strike. At the belt and fires. And that one fouled off. One and two now. Sale back to work. Good job to fight that one off.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
That one is absolutely belted. And forget it. That should fire up the dugout, and they take the lead. It's 6-3.
Breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly over with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
And now Alex Cora is out of the dugout, and he will make a move for the bullpen. That does it for Chris Sale as the lefty makes way. And this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm. New pitcher now, Brian Bayo. He's being eased into the game here with the bases empty.
Brian Bayo.
JT Realmuto steps in, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. Pitch misses there. Ball one. Chris, do you know what JT stands for in JT Realmuto?
Of course, Boog. It's Jacob Tyler.
They say you win.
1-1.
And there's a base hit to left.
Now batting, the left fielder, Kyle.
So man aboard. Here's the left fielder, Kyle Schwarber. A strikeout and a walk. That one's in there, 0-1.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one to throw either.
The 0-2. And there's a ball.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
Left-hand batter waits. Swung on, belted. That's back there. And that ball is gone. Kyle Schwarber blasts one out the other way. His 9th homer of the year, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 8-3. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the den. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
And there's a foul ball. Right-hander kick steals. Back up the middle and a base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Trey Turner with a chance now. 1 for 3. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. That's to third. On to first. Finally gets the first out here on the grounder.
Third baseman,
Alec Bohm stands in for the Phillies. 1 for 2. And the pitch is outside. Ball 1. Liner, and that should be extra bases. Harrison coming home. He scores, and it's 9-3.
Comes through with the RBI. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
So the Red Sox bring on a new pitcher, Tanner Houck.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
And at second with 1 away, Brandon Jordan stands in for the Phillies. Misses inside. 1-0. And he deals.
Ball, that's outside.
Right through there for a strike.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
The next offering misses. Ball 3.
3 balls.
Boom. The runner at second with 1 away. Swings through that one out in front that time. Three-two on the way. Battling here as he fouls it away. Next offering is fouled back. And a 3-2. Got it by him for the K. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Harper in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. Next pitch inside, and the count is 1-1. Runner at second, 2 down. Swing and a ball popped up. Arroyo pulls that one down, and that'll do it. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. It's now a 9-3 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in Philadelphia, here's the speedy catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some guys. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse, go after hitters and get quick outs. I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
Next offering is in for a strike. Righty to the plate. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Not close with that one. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Next pitch is popped up. 1 down.
Now batting, the shortstop, Adalberto Mondesi.
Adalberto Mondesi up next for the Red Sox, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. To the right side. He takes it on his own. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th.
The left fielder, number 99, Alex Verdugo.
So the lineup flips over. Now the left fielder, Alex Verdugo. And downstairs. Ripped, but it curls foul.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
Yeah, now 2 balls and a strike. Now fly ball to right center. Jordan under it. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Offense held in check there. We go to the bottom half of inning number 6, and the 5, 6, 7 slots due up. It's the Phillies 9 and the Red Sox 3. Welcome back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton in the booth, and leading off the bottom of the 6th, Rhys Hoskins. The pitch. And that one is inside. Hoskins measures 6 feet 4 inches. 30 years old now, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2014.
That's a ball.
Next offering is downstairs. Outside. Three-0 down. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
So now the DH spot, Nick Castellanos. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone, stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
Line drive, caught. Puts the tag on him, and it's a double play.
The batter, the catcher, JT.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the Phillies catcher, JT Realmuto. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
When you got a catcher like this guy with a big arm like that behind the plate, it really shuts down the running game.
And now it's even up.
Well, I'll say this as a former position player and base stealer. When you come into a game and you've got a guy like this behind the dish with a big arm, you really have to change your approach. Can't try to steal because you'll get thrown out. Maybe get a little bigger lead, be aggressive on the secondary. But this type of guy shuts the running game down.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The 1-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on. Keeps the at bat going with a foul ball. And a foul ball, he stays alive. And a 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these guys are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
3-2 now.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
And a swing and a miss, and that's that. Back at Citizens Bank Park, top of inning number 7. So stepping in for Boston, Christian Arroyo. Nelson back to work. And there's a strike. That one called a strike. And the count is 0-2. Base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Now batting, third baseman.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Man aboard, and here is Devers. And that is in for a strike. Going 1.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground, and they can roll him up for 2.
Not even close there. And it's 1-1. Arroyo aboard here at first with nobody out. Way outside. 2 balls and a strike. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. 1 at second, throw to first, safe. But safe at first, it's a fielder's choice.
The right fielder, number 18, Adam Duvall.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Adam Duvall. He's already homered in this game. On the ground to the left. And that's just foul. Here comes the 0-1. On the ground right side. 4, 6. Oh, the throw is wild. And this ball's going to wind up out of play.
Well, he hung in there at second to get the out, but the return throw to first is way offline. And I have to think the runner coming in the second had a part in that. You can't assume the double play, but because the batter moves up past first, he does get charged with the throwing error right there.
And next is the designated hitter, Rob Refsnyder. And takes low for ball 1. Man at second. And it's even up.
1 ball, 1 strike.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Working the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And here it comes. And now 2-2. Swings through it for the K. Had him way out front of the slur. One left for the Red Sox. Still way back. It's 9-3. Back here, Citizens Bank Park, bottom of the 7th, and digging in for Philadelphia, Kyle Schwarber. The pitch. On the corner for a strike. 0-1. Boston's bullpen with some activity. Richard Blyer, the veteran southpaw, is getting ready to come on if needed. That's outside, and that's ball 1. Ground ball to the right side. Sends it to first. 1 up, 1 down.
The batter, number 2, second baseman,
Josh Harrison stands in for the Phillies. That misses the zone, and that is ball 1.
If you're the pitcher, you've got to go right at this guy. It's the number 9 hitter in the lineup. You can't be afraid of contact in this situation.
Kicks and fires. Flips the corner. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Fly ball down the line. That gets down for a hit. And that turns the lineup over.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Good pitch, slider down and away. Just stayed down and threw it nicely. Such an easy pitch to pull off of because you're probably thinking fastball down the middle initially.
Trey Turner at the plate. Now one missed.
1-0.
Harrison, the base runner at first with 1 out. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
Multi-hit game for him now, and with the lack of results he's been having lately, I'm sure he's feeling some relief. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Boom. In the box now. No balls and a strike. That's in there. No balls, 2 strikes.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
That misses the zone. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Righty delivers.
Ball 2.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
And that's downed away.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
That's a tough one to swallow right there. If you're on the mound, you're ahead in the count 0-2, and you just couldn't find a way to put him away. It's going to be frustrating if that one comes back to bite him.
Jordan, batting with one down, takes a strike.
Well, an at-bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike one here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
The 0-1. And that one is in for a strike.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
The pitch. And down on strikes he goes. That's the second out.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead, getting that W.
Bryce swings and drives one deep to right. That's well hit and caught on the warning track. Phillies leave them loaded, but they lead it 9-3. Here's the new pitcher for the Phillies, Connor Brogdon.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
So digging in, Bobby Dahlbeck.
Red Sox. The first baseman, Bobby Dahlbeck.
And the pitch. And ball 1.
No strike.
And another ball.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
And a pitch. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. Swings and misses. And it's 2-2. On the ground. Trey Turner gloves it. Tosses to first. First out in the top of the 8th.
Up next for the Red Sox, the center fielder, Kike Hernandez.
And next for the Red Sox, Enrique Hernandez. And first offering is fouled off. Here comes a pitch. Ground ball up the middle. Boots it.
Now batting.
Here's the catcher to hit, Jorge Alfaro. And that's in there for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Hernandez at first, one gone. Oh, and 2 as he waves at that one. The other way, and it goes just foul. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And now Adalberto Mondesi.
Adalberto Mondesi.
That's in for a strike. The pitch. And now it's even up. And fouled off. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Pulled the string on the changeup.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
Richard Blyer gets the ball now.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
And here's the first baseman, Rhys Hoskins. The pitch. Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
The 1-1. Up the middle. Arroyo on the run. Throw to first. Awesome play there.
The batter, number 8. Designated hitter, Nick Castellanos.
And now the DH, Nick Castellanos. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. The Red Sox with some bullpen action. Ryan Brazier, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. That's in there, and it's 0-2. And a pitch. Hopped up right side. Alfaro has a beat on it. Makes the grab. 2 down.
Up next for Philadelphia, the catcher.
And now for the Phillies, JT Realmuto. Out to short, Mondesi. Whips it across, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. Nothing across here this half. Through 8 full, it's the Phillies 9 and the Red Sox 3. Back here in Philadelphia, and here is Alex Verdugo.
Number 99.
Brogdon in his 3rd season, 28 years old, and he was a 10th round pick back in 2017. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Left-hand hitter waits. Swings through that one.
1-1.
Fly ball pretty well struck right field. Harper ranging back. Leaps at the wall but can't haul it in. Bangs off the wall.
A lot of times in today's game, right fielders are able to get to a ball that stays in like that, but he hit that one pretty well. And if he hits it just a little bit different on the barrel, it's out of here easily. But there's nothing wrong with the extra bases right there.
Here's the second baseman, Christian Arroyo. Fought off foul. Verdugo at second with nobody out. And the righty deals. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Came inside with that two-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with two strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Devers in the box now as he leaves that one up high. And a 1-1. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss. Way upstairs. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And now the count filled up 3-2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Runner at second here, 1 gone. Stays alive. Here comes a 3-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
The right field, number 18, Adam.
So they're down to their final out. Here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Adam Duvall. There's a strike. Ground ball to Bohm. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Phillies win the last 2 to take the 3-game series.
I'd say these guys really needed to win this game today. It pushed them over the top to win the series, which is great. But when you go on the road, going into some hostile territory, you want to have a lot of confidence, and you want to be feeling really good about how you're playing, as well as to your left and your right, your teammates, that they're on track as well.
9-3 your final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Tune in.